Welcome to Kentucky Gunslingers, and what we have here is the Glock Model 22 40 caliber, which is a larger model Glock. One of the major uses that they actually created it for was law enforcement and obviously personal and target use. So in this bench review, we'll talk a little bit about the high points of the pistol, some of the uses for it, as well as some of the opportunities. So this is an earlier model. Would say a couple of the things that you'll find different on the Gen 4 is the hand grip on this is your basic Glock hand grip. The Gen 4s, which is a newer version that you can get, have a hand grip that has a different texture on it that's easier to grip, a little easier to stabilize, and it has an adjustable back strap, so you can adjust the back strap to make the hand grip a little larger if you like a firmer grip or a larger, wider grip on your pistol. This one doesn't have that. This is pretty straightforward. So you'll see that it's the standard Glock trigger. Has the trigger safety on it. It's double action striker fire semi-automatic handgun. It does have an accessory rail on the front if you wanted to add a light or a laser, something of that nature. I generally don't use those personally, but if somebody did want to, you certainly can. Overall, it's a really comfortable pistol to hold, comfortable to carry as well. I normally wear it on an external holster, not an in-the-belt holster or anything like that, but on an external holster if I'm out in the woods, something of that nature. I would say it's not the most comfortable concealed carry pistol because it is a bit larger. But overall, it's pretty comfortable. Here's some of the pros I would say about it. Number one, the Glock 22 mag. It's a 10-round mag, standard 10-round mag for a 40 cal. But the Glock 22 magazines are interchangeable with certain carbines that are out there. I do believe the Kel-Tec 2000 will house the Glock 22 mag, and there's a number of others as well, which is nice if you're looking to have a pistol and a carbine that go together, if you're shooting a 40 caliber carbine. Beretta has done this with their CX4 Storm as well as their Beretta 92 FS. You can have interchangeable magazines for those and their PX4 Storm. Glock has done it to where external gun manufacturers are able to use their magazines too, so that's kind of nice. The pistol itself, one, grip's real nice. Love the accessory rail. It's really smooth, and you can see I do have a larger hand even without the mag. It's pretty comfortable overall. Sights on it, standard Glock sights, adjustable for windage. Overall, really smooth shooter. It's well balanced too, and it is a little bit different than some of the other Glocks that I've shot that are smaller, because you do have the polymer lower, polymer grip, and the steel slide. It is overall not a lot of muzzle flip on it. Shooting 40 caliber, it is pretty smooth. It has your general breakdown, so it's pretty easy to field strip for a Glock, which is where you dry fire the trigger. This is empty, by the way. You dry fire the trigger, then pull this down and move the slide forward, and it comes down into 4 pieces, which is the slide, the spring, the barrel, and then the lower hand guard with the trigger mechanism. So some of the uses for it, say target shooting has been awesome with it. You could feasibly carry it in a hunting scenario if you needed a sidearm. Like I said, it's overall pretty light and comfortable. Might be a little bulky for a concealed carry, but if you're just carrying it on your hip and when you're hunting or something of that nature, or for just having something handy while you're in the woods, definitely a great pistol. 10-round magazine, overall pretty comfortable. It's not going to weigh you down or get heavy on the hip or anything of that nature. This has been a popular law enforcement piece, mainly because of its heavy reliability, easy to clean, definitely easy to carry, fits well in holster, etc. And obviously with Glock, you know, it's plentiful in parts and such. I would say some of the cons that do come to mind for me and things to think about if you're looking for a pistol, and some of these are just normal with all Glocks, but striker fire pistols, when you do have to pull the trigger back, you are double actioning the entire thing, which means this trigger has to go all the way back for it to discharge. And that's a long trigger pull for a lot of people. And you can see it's not even discharging now. It goes all the way back. But that's okay once you get used to it. The other piece I would say is if you are a belt carrier, you're looking for a Glock that you want to carry under a coat or concealed, where legal and licensed, of course, it is a larger weapon. Glock makes a variety of their pistols that have a lot of these features that are much more comfortable for carry. They're smaller, so that is a knock I would give it. But overall, Glock 22 is a great pistol, highly reliable, very smooth, not too heavy, even loaded on a belt carry. You know, you have to get used to the double pull on the trigger, the double action rather, where you're squeezing the safety and the trigger all the way back every single time you shoot it. So you have to get used to that to keep it on target while you're squeezing the trigger. Other than that, I'd say it's great. Definitely one worth continuing to research if you're looking at 40 caliber pistols. So with that, I would say subscribe to the channel and obviously post any questions in the comments. Thanks.